How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another video here on the channel, NBA 2K26. We got the San Antonio Spurs today. 5 seasons, injuries are on, not meant to be realistic. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just here to have some fun and bag on 2K. Like and subscribe and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. With that all being said, let's get on with the gameplay. Alright, so let's take a look here at the roster. And as you can see, we've got De'Aaron Fox, Jordan McLaughlin at the point guards positions, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, and Lindy Waters III, with Devin Vassell, Carter Bryant, Julian Champagnie, David Jones-Garcia, Riley Minix, small forwards, power forwards, Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, Kelly Olynyk, and Harrison Ingram. Victor, of course, at the center with Luke Cornett as well, backing him up. By the way, if I say a name wrong, I don't know if I mentioned that. Apologize in advance, okay? It is what it is if I do, but I don't think I said any names wrong. Maybe Champagnie, but who cares? Because he's probably not going to be on the team anyway next year. So, but for now, I want to see if there's anybody here up for extensions. It doesn't look like it, so that's fine. And if we take a look at the game plan, this is going to be the rotation. You got Fox, Castle, Sell, Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, with Harper, Barnes, Sohan, and Cornett. As well as Olynyk getting minutes too. So that's cool. And of course, the coach is going to be Mitch Johnson. We want to utilize the bench 75. Do I want to do that? I'm going to cut it down to 50. 55. Doesn't really do anything. I guess that doesn't make a difference. Okay. Weird. Double check the system proficiency. We're running a 4-star balanced. Is that what I want to run? I guess so. Keep it that way. I want to take a look at the picks real quick just to see what we're dealing with here. So we have that Hawks pick, some seconds. A Hawks 2027, a Bucks 2027 swap worst. So there's some draft capital here. A lot of seconds, which we can convert into first round picks. I guess for now, we'll see how this team progresses and develops. Maybe we're a play-in team this year. Maybe we'll look to make some moves depending on how we're doing at the trade deadline. A couple small moves, but for now, I guess we're just going to simulate. I think the biggest thing is health. As long as Victor can stay healthy, we should be in good shape. So, the biggest thing, of course, is can he stay healthy? So, we'll see what happens. I'm going to simulate it. I'll get back to you guys when I have an update for you. I'm also excited to see Harper's progress as well as Castle's progress, too. And I will get back to you guys when I have an update. Oklahoma City Thunder won the NBA Cup, and Holmgren gets the NBA Cup MVP. Good for him and the Thunder. All right, so 24 and 26 at the trade deadline. That puts us at 10th. Okay, so it's playing spot. Sort of expected that. De'Aaron Fox is hurt, so that doesn't really help me. Broken right kneecap. Yikes. Hate to see that. Harper's looking good, though. Looks like you got, what is that, 5 guys in double figures, because I'm not counting Fox. Not going to be able to qualify. So it's not terrible. Rebounds a game. 11.8 from Victor. 5.7 there from Sohan. Sohan. I know it's Sohan, but still. Sohan. Be Sohan. I don't know why he's got that colored hair there. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's fine. Each their own. Fox was going to have about 6 assists, but he's not going to be able to qualify for the assist leader. He's going to be out, like I said, for a bit of extended time. In terms of steals, it's Fox. We have Victor up there. Okay. He's also got 3.2 blocks, which is pretty insane. Again, if you guys want to take a look more at these stats, feel free to do so. Kind of just going through them. Eyeballing it. Just looking at the efficiency. Okay. 3 ball. All right. Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on like a few guys here. Victor. Castle. Harper. All right. Let's see here what this pick value is looking like. I want to see the stars on it. Probably not going to be that great. 2-star, it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. So, great. 2-star value. I'll see if there's anybody out there we want to improve upon. I mean, I probably want to get myself a point guard because I don't have one right now. So, we'll do that. Harrison Barnes is expiring. Could move him. Wouldn't mind keeping him around, but I feel like we can get him back in free agency on a minimum for $19 million. So we trade him now, get some value, and then we can get him back in the offseason. That's a sneaky move. So let's see if we can move a couple of these dudes. Yeah, we have a surplus of power forwards. Let's try to see if we can get myself a point guard. Dennis Schroeder's fine. I could do that with the Kings, give up Kelly Olynyk and a second-round pick to get Schroeder. Yeah, that he could fill the void until Fox comes back, and then he'll be the backup. I actually don't mind taking on Aaron Gordon for Harrison Barnes and a second-round pick. It says 1 year left on his deal, but he signed an extension. Yeah, it's going to be expensive, but we could always move him later on if he does regress. I do think he's a nice player to have on the team, though, as we try to make a play-in push, possible playoff push. So that's going to be about it there for me. I'm going to do contract extension, see if there's anybody up for it. Keldon Johnson is fine. We could re-sign him, and then I guess we could keep Julian. On a minimum, though. Yeah, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe I will keep him. That's not too bad. 2-year minimum. And then Johnson, why not? We'll give him 3-year deal. We could throw him 11.5. Yeah, that's totally fine with me. All right, let's simulate the rest of the season. See if we could fit into a play-in spot. Then hopefully win the play-in and get to the playoffs. So we got Nikola Jokic winning the MVP. Pretty solid. Rookie of the Year, Dylan Harper. Sixth Man of the Year was Malik Monk. Evan Mobley, Defense Player of the Year. Most Improved was Khalil Ware. Clutch Player of the Year was Jason Tatum. Jason Kidd. Coach of the Year, Executive was Zachary Staples. Chet Holmgren, of course, we already said NBA Cup MVP. Ooh, I thought that was Victor for a moment. So he won the All-NBA first team, so that's good. Finished near the top in MVP. I'm trying to look for the stats here. Good numbers, nearly 25 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, or 3 blocks. Definitely get an all-defensive first team, of course. All-defensive second team right there. Looking good. Third team, no Spurs. Wow, yeah, all-defensive first team. Did not make it. All-defensive second team. Okay, did he... That's weird, they didn't make it. All-rookie first team, Dylan Harper, 15.5 points. 1.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists. Alright, great. Wonderful. All-rookie second team, right there. No Spurs to be found. Okay, great. That's pretty much all she wrote. So we're going to take a look at the stats here. Let's take a look at the season stats, player stats. Yeah, he played 65 games. He made an All-NBA team, but he didn't win. Wow. He didn't make a defensive team. That's kind of surprising. All right. I mean, obviously Fox missed a lot of time. 44 games. Harper played well, though. Gordon, 85 games played. That's a lot of games. Is that a record? That might be a record. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Curious. Rebounding numbers. Again, Victor, 12.2. We got to count it. Luke Cornett's up there. Keldon Johnson. Okay. 6 assists from Fox. Schroeder, 5.2. 4.3 from Castle. Wembanyama with 4. In terms of steals, 1.5 from Wembanyama. Fox, 1.4. 1 from McLaughlin. Although, again, he didn't really play. In terms of block shots, 3.1 from Wembanyama. Luke Cornett, 1.1. And that is all she wrote. So we got field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentage right there. Okay. So it's looking good. I mean, Aaron Gordon was really efficient. Shot 60.8% from the field. It's awesome to see. You got your 3-point leaders. Victor, like I said, at 35%. Devin Vassell is my best 3-point shooter, though. And, of course, the guys that hit from the free throw line, you could see. Pretty nice. And yeah, were we a playing team? We were not. So we missed out. We went 33 and 49. So, you know, we kind of had some injuries that didn't really help. Not having Fox was a little bit of a killer for most of the season. So that's, you know, some games that we probably could have won that we just didn't. And we have a Dallas-Atlanta final. And Dallas, of course, wins. And Anthony Davis gets the finals MVP. So actually, this time the Hawks and the Knicks, I guess the Knicks, yeah, they were only 3 seed this time around. So they didn't get out. Usually they do, but seeing the Hawks now. But yeah, Mavericks are just, they seem to be that sim team from the videos I've done so far. All right. I'm going to reject those. We got the draft lottery. We're going to have our picks. I think it's a swap. Yes, so we're going to have pick 9. That's fine. That's the only pick we're going to have. All right. Hopefully we can draft somebody decent with that selection. So I'll head to the draft. We'll look around and see if there's any moves we can make to try to get ourselves some more picks or just another player. For now, let me skim on to the draft, and I'll advance to that point. If I can't find a trade, I'll just go to the draft, but if I can find one, I will certainly make one, and you will see that. Definitely not going to sign these guys. But yeah, let's look around and see what's out there for us. We also do have these second round picks that I don't really want. So we'll package those in a trade too. With the Boston Celtics, I just traded away 6 second round picks. Trade ourselves another first. So now I have pick 9 and pick 17 in this year's draft. Alright, I'm going to do this trade here with the Kings again. I'm going to get 2 picks. Second round pick, giving them, we're going to give up Julian and Luke Cornett for 2 firsts. I guess it's 2 firsts. Is it really 2 firsts, or is it just like a, let's see what 2K considers it. So Kings lottery protected, other than their protection backup. So it's really just 1 first, but that's fine. Salary dump it a little bit. Open ourselves up to a couple of roster spots for the guys that we're about to pick. We'll send the next user pick here. We pick 9. And let's see who I want to go with here. Well, yeah, I might go with Mikal Brown. I don't think I've ever picked him. So we'll select Mikal Brown. Get ourselves another point guard. And then we'll sim to the next user pick. And let's just see who's out there for us. This Chris Sinak guy is out there. We have JT Toppin. Pete. Okay, I'm going to go with this guy, Chris, out of, where is he out of? Houston. We'll take him to be a center. I don't know what they said about Victor Wembanyama, but whatever they said is probably wrong, because we're going to keep Victor Wembanyama. If they were talking about him leaving, we're definitely not going to let Victor leave. No way, no how. So we're going to keep Brown and Chris, so that's great. Team player options, of course, Victor and Castle. We're going to accept both of them. Fantastic. Qualifying offers. Yeah, Sohan, that's the only guy I want to keep. We're going to be over the cap, but we're going to try to re-sign him. I don't think he's going to be that expensive. Nope, he's not. Give him a little 4-year action. 17.25, I think that's fine. And then I'll just fill out the rest of the roster. Maybe get ourselves another shooting guard, another small forward, another center for like the mid-level. Or maybe minimums. We'll use one of the players for like the mid-level. So I did some signings. Nothing crazy. You'll see them though. So we got Victor, of course. Castle went up. Harper went up. Fox went down. Sell went down. Aaron Gordon went down. We got Sohan back. Keldon Johnson. Tim Hardaway Jr. picked him up in a little 2-year. Dennis Schroeder. We've got Mikal Brown, Carter Bryant, Zach Collins. Got him on the team. And then, of course, Chris. We have Jalen Wilson as well. I think I signed him to a 2-year minimum. Not too bad. Maybe he has a little bit of upside. If we can stay healthy, we can make the play-in or the playoffs. I think by year 3, we should be... everybody should be developed and we'll be ready to compete. So I think one more season of trying to fill out the right parts of the roster, and then we'll get on to competing. But for now, let's worry about season 2. Take it one season at a time. All right, so we have the start of the second season sitting at the second power rank. That's pretty good. We'll take a look here at the season stats, because I'm curious to see Actually, I am curious to see. Everybody is healthy. Yeah, I think these absolute stuff. It's kind of cool. It's metric. What does it say about metric? Average game score. They have all this stuff here. It's really cool. It's actually really interesting. But I just need to use that more. I need to use the stats more. It could be kind of interesting. So now we got Fox back in the starting lineup with Dennis Schroeder and Mikal Brown at the point guard positions. Castle, Harper, Hardaway Jr. at the shooting guard. Small forwards, Vassell, Bryant, and Wilson. Power forwards, you got Gordon, Sohan, and Johnson. And centers, Victor Wembanyama with Zach Collins and Chris Sinak. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. If I'm not, well. All right. Where are the game plans? That's fine. I think we'll just run this 10-man. Kind of keep it the same. I would like to get Mikal Brown some minutes, but maybe we'll move Schroeder. I could look to trade Schroeder now, actually. And that'll free up minutes for Brown. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I will do that, actually. Let's see what we can get for Schroeder. And then I'll just sign like another point guard to fill out the roster if there's one available. Or if I trade for a point guard too. That might not be too bad of an option. I just don't know if there's any point guards out here. I mean, Davion Mitchell. Not in love with it, but it would work. It's just that would they give Brown minutes over Mitchell? They might. Also, okay, they want the second round pick. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, see, they're giving Mitchell the minutes instead of Brown. I'll just give Brown the minutes, and that's fine. I could have also just kept Schroeder and done that, but I guess he's a little bit cheaper. Mitchell is also a little bit younger. So, that's fine. All that matters is how well Victor does, how well Castle does, how well Harper does, Fox, and the rest of the crew. We're just trying to win games. Let's see if we can get to the playoffs this year. Goal is to stay healthy, though. We need guys to stay healthy and not get hurt. Cooper Flag, NBA Cup MVP. Very nice. Congratulations to him. And, of course, the Mavericks being the GOAT sim team this year. All right, we're having a good season. 37-16. We're third in the West. Half game behind the Timberwolves and a game behind the Mavericks. But we're doing well. And for the most part, we've been healthy. Victor's having a great season. Fox, and we got Harper up there. We've got 6 guys in double figures, nearly 7. I believe Keldon Johnson would qualify still. Yeah, 14 games missed. I think you can miss up to 17 games. Rebound, we've got Wembanyama at 13.8. 6.8 from Sohan. Gordon, 4.6. Keldon Johnson, 4.5. Castle, 4.1. In terms of assists, we have 4 guys at least 5. And 2 guys... Or 4 guys at least 4 and 2 guys at least 5. Victor actually leading the way somehow. And also leading in steals and blocks. As he's leading in everything. Okay. That's great. I mean, no surprises there. Obviously, Victor is a phenomenal player. Let's take a look at the field goal percentage. Who's the most efficient? I think it's Mitchell, but I don't know if he's played enough games. Has he played enough games? He's played 18 games. So, no. Be Aaron Gordon. Yeah, you see the efficiency there. You got 3-point percentage. Looking good. And then free throw percentage as well. For those that are curious to see. You don't have to look, but if you want to, you can. I don't think I'm going to make any other trades. I think we're just going to keep the team as is. But I do want to double check what picks we have. So that Hawks pick's 1.5. Obviously not good value. That's got 2. This one's got 2. And then we have the Celtics one. And then the protection back with the Kings. Which if they're in the lottery, we don't get. Kings keep it. Alright. Let's keep simulating. Yeah, I'm not going to make any moves. other than maybe contract extensions. Anybody here that wants to re-sign? Aaron Gordon would be willing to re-sign. Probably on the cheap, too, actually. Yeah, he would be on the cheap. $5 million, I would do it. All right. Works for me. All right, let's get back to simulating. 37-16. Try to see if we can make the playoffs. Should be able to. Okay, Gilgeous-Alexander was the MVP. That's cool to see. AJ Demancin was the Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year was Damian Lillard. Defense Player of the Year was Victor Wembanyama. Most Improved was Cooper Flagg. And then Clutch Player of the Year was Devin Booker. Coach of the Year, Jason Kidd. Executive of the Year was Jack Boeheim, our executive. And of course, Cooper Flagg, NBA Cup MVP. You can see the stats on Victor looking good. Had a really great season. Should be all defensive first team, I would assume. And, well, he's all NBA first team. We know that. We got the second team and third team, no Spurs. And yes, he was defensive team. First team, of course. And that's all we've got. And we were the 2 seed this year. 60 wins, 1 game behind the Mavericks. The question is, are we healthy? Devin Vassell's got a strained right hip. He should be okay. Davion Mitchell, hyperextended shoulder. But I don't think he's really in the rotation. Nevertheless, Keller Johnson missed out by 1 game. We had 5 guys in double figures, not 6. I mean, Keller Johnson, I guess, would have been if he played, but just 1 more game. Wembanyama on the rebounding, 13.4. Then Sohan, 6.5. 4.5 from Gordon. Very nice. You got your assist leaders. Fox, 5.4. 5-for-1 from Victor. Very cool. Steals and blocks. We'll take a look at those. 1.9 from Victor. So he led there in steals, and obviously blocks. He's going to have 3. And then, of course, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentage for those that are curious. And, yeah. That's what we've got. Very nice. Beautiful. All right. So, we've got the Pelicans in the first round. We'll adjust the rotations. Yeah, they have Vassell starting, so it looks like he's back. Put Carter Bryant there in case you want to have him get minutes. Let's see what the Pelicans are looking like. They seem to be healthy for the most part. Fears, Poole, Trey Murphy, the third. Zion. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely healthy. All right. Game 1. The 2K special. I already knew we were going to lose game 1. Very, very obvious. All right. Game 2. We do tie up the series. We steal back home court. We're up 3-1. And we sweep. Well, we don't sweep. But 4-1. Now we have the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, of course. That's the guy I'm worried about. McDaniels, Randall, Naz Reid, Brandon Boston Jr. Very nice. Rudy Gobert, I guess he's hurt. Not playing, so that's fine. Do we have any injuries? Looks like everybody... No, Cale Brown is hurt. I don't know what he has. We can take a look real quick. What is he out with? Twisted right knee, 1 to 2 weeks. That's not too bad. So if we get past the Timberwolves, he might be back. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win for us. Can we win Game 3? The answer is yes. And we lose Game 4. Do some small adjustments. Okay, yeah, he is back. Mitchell and Hardaway are dealing with some injuries as well. See if we can win Game 5. We do. All right, we're in the conference finals. Of course, take on the Mavericks. We have Kyrie, Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, the second, Daniel Gafford, Najee Marshall. We got Hardy, Precious Achiuwa. Yeah. This is great. This is wonderful. Cleveland and Detroit in the East. We do win Game 1 by 3, so that's big. So we steal home court. And okay, they get it evened up. All right, so we got to win Game 3 here, which we do. We win by 1 point, by the way. So if we could win Game 4 and go up 3-1, this would be gigantic for us. But of course, we don't. So now it's going to be a best-of-3 series at this point. Don't think I want to cut down the rotation just yet. If we go to a Game 7, I will. Or even a Game 6, maybe. Because Game 5... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with... We'll go with the 9-man. We'll give our starters a little bit more minutes. So we're going to take out Hardaway. We're going to take out Mitchell. Let's see what happens. We're going to simcast it. Only hop into Game 7s. Was close, but it's kind of close now. Nope, it's not. Alright, we lose by 11. Conference Finals, though, in our second season isn't too bad. We'll take it. Problem is the Mavericks are so good, you know? We got AD and Evan Mobley. Mavericks again win the NBA championship with Anthony Davis this time getting the Finals MVP. I think that's his second one of the video. I actually forgot, before I advance on to the offseason, here are the playoff stats. Are these playoff stats? Yes, they are. Just had to double check. So, let's see. Salia Brown kind of struggled a little bit. He had some injuries, though, too. That maybe took him a little bit out of rhythm. But Victor was good. Alright. Something to keep note of. Alright, so we have the lottery here. I did the Spurs via Milwaukee, Spurs via Sacramento, but that's not going to convey. So the Kings will keep that pick, and Pelicans via Milwaukee, which means we get, I think we have pick 20. I see that. I don't see any other, oh, pick 16. So yeah, we got the worst of them, the Milwaukee and the New Orleans one. So pick 16, pick 20, no lottery picks this time around, unless we try to trade for one, which maybe we will. To trade here with the Magic, I'm getting Franz Wagner for Fox and 3 firsts. Now, Fox is maybe just doesn't fit the timeline as much. I can get Castle in there and Harper. Both of them could play the point guard, both guard positions. I'd rather get them more minutes, so we free up a little bit of money and we get ourselves like a younger, smaller forward that could start for us. I think I like that move there. Getting Franz. Fits in nicely with the core of the team. I'm going to do this deal here with the Suns. I'm going to get Mark Williams as well as pick 28. For Aaron Gordon, frees up a little bit of our cap. Now, granted, most of that's just going to go to re-signing Victor, but we do get an extra pick, so we can draft just another rookie. So we'll have 3 rookies, I guess, on the team. Who do we want to go for? Let's take a look at the team needs. Here to see what we have here. Point guard. Yeah, I gotta get a point guard. Just another like a backup point guard is fine. I forgot I still have Tim Hardaway Jr. on the team too. Got on small forward, I think. Point guard or a power forward. I guess one of these guys up here works. I mean, I could go with Omar or Omer Mayer. We'll go with Cameron Huindo, or Howindo. I can't say his name, but we'll go with Cameron from France, like Houdini. All right, so let's next user pick, and okay, this guy Omer Mayer is still there, so we're gonna take him from Purdue, and then I've got another pick, I think, 28. So we'll go to that, and I guess I'll just go with gonna be a Tony Allen ceiling and another French player. A lot of French players. Basketball is really booming in France. So we've got ourselves the rookie signings. We're gonna sign all of them. Might as well. And then T player options. We'll accept all these guys. And then the biggest thing, of course, is getting back Victor. And really no other worries besides that. I guess I could also bring back Davion Mitchell too. Might as well. If we have space. Let's see. 8. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to move Hardaway Jr. So no, I'm actually just going to get back Wembanyama. And then we'll move. This is fine. It doesn't even matter. Whatever he wants. Yep, okay. We're just going to match that. That's fine. Announce the rights. And then I'm going to find a trade for Tim Hardaway Jr. Just salary dump him. The picks. It could be seconds. It could be firsts. We'll do this, trade finder. I mean, that works right there with the Bucks, but I'd rather get a first and a second. I mean, what was that one here? Or I could do this with the Nets. You get 2 firsts. Perfectly acceptable to me. All right, and I'm just going to keep going. There's not much else to really say. No reason to cut. We have Victor back on the team, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Franz Wagner with Jeremy Sohan, Mark Williams, Caleb Brown, Sell, Keldon Johnson, still have Carter Bryant, Chris, Cameron, Jalen Wilson, Mayer, Hop, and that's cool. All right, so that's going to be the team going in Season 3. Let's see if we can compete again for a championship, perhaps. Try to get back to the conference finals and maybe make a run towards the finals. All right, so let's take a look here at the roster for season number 3. So I got Mikael Brown and Omer at the point guard position, shooting guard Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and Matthias Mahop. Small forwards, Franz, Devin Vassell, Carter Bryant, and Jalen Wilson. Power forwards, Jeremy Sohan, Keldon Johnson, and Cameron at the power forwards. Victor Wembanyama, center position with Mark Williams, and Chris at the center spot as well. Rounding it out. Coach game plan. We've got Brown, Harper, Wagner, Sohan, and Wembanyama. Castle, Williams, Vassell, Johnson up there too. And yeah, that's going to be it. Beautiful. Cool. 9-man rotation. I'm going to run a 10-man. We're going to utilize the bench 40. I think that's fine with me. But yeah, we're going to go with 10. Give Carter Bryant some minutes. Yeah, they want Castle coming off the bench. That's fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, it works. They're both like the same, about the same height. Yeah, the same height, same width, but the wingspan is a little longer on Harper. I think this team should be good this year. But let's see what 2K thinks. All right, 32-17 at the deadline. It's pretty decent. Not amazing, but let's take a look at these player stats. I mean, we've had some injuries, so it's going to be some time. Torn left foot ligament for Caleb Brown, so he's going to be out for a while. I mean, Victor's still doing his thing. Dylan Harper, Franz has been a good pickup so far. So we've had some injuries, nothing too crazy, but Victor at 10.7 rebounds, 7.3 from Mark Williams, 6.6 from Jeremy Sohan, Franz 4.6, Castle 4.1. In terms of assists, 5.7 from Dylan Harper, 5.5 from Caleb Brown. But again, he's going to be out for a bit. Then we have Castle, Franz. So 5 guys so far, at least 4 assists, but it's going to obviously turn into 4 since Brown's not going to qualify. In terms of steals, you can see there, it's Victor at the top again. And also, he's going to have block shots too, 2.7. Mark Williams has 1 though, which is nice. Field goal percentage looks good. I'm a big fan of it. 3-point percentage. You can see Victor actually doing really well on his threes. Yeah, the efficiency's started to hit for him, so we love that. All right. I want to take a look here at the proposed trade just to see what these picks are looking like. That Boston pick look good. That Kings pick looks good. But we could definitely use these picks in some trades in the offseason. Not going to use it right now. There's really no need. But yeah, we're just going to continue to simulate. See how this team fares. Obviously, when Sohan comes back, that's a good addition to the rotation. Hopefully, we can get around 55 to 60 wins. Let's say 58. If we can win 58 games, I'd be happy with that. So, yeah, as long as we make the playoffs, that's really all I care about. Making the playoffs. The coach here is Jason Kidd, executive Jack Boeheim, our executive. Cooper Flag, NBA Cup MVP. Victor, strained left hip, but shouldn't be too bad. Do we have any other Spurs here? We do not. So it looks like it's just going to be Victor. That's fine. That's fine. No Spurs. All right. We were the 2 seed. We'll simulate the play-in. Matchup's going to be the Timberwolves. Before we do that, though, let's take a look at these stats so far. And you can see, Victor still has a strained hip. I mean, Harper had a good season. Franz. Caleb Brown, torn left foot ligament day to day. Hopefully he comes back. Should be soon. Carter Bryant. So we do have some guys that are hurt. unfortunate, but that's just the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes, is that guys get hurt. You can't really do much about it. That's just a part. Injuries are a part of the game, man. So yeah, you got points, rebounds, assists. You got steals right there for those that care. Blocks for those that care as well. Field goal percentage right here. Looks good. 3-point percentage. Looks good. And then free throw percentage looks good to me. All right. So, let's see if we can beat the Timberwolves. They won the play-in. Now they have Robert Dillingham, they have Anthony Edwards still, Jenny McDaniels, Julius Randle, Nas Reed, Kobe Buffkin's there now, Jakob Poeltl, Brandon Boston Jr. So, Canadian Boozer. Good players. Avery Jr. All right, we'll see if we can beat them. Game 1, we win. Very nice. Actually, we adjust the coaching. Make sure it makes sense. Yeah, Victor is playing hurt, so. All right. Game 2. Another win. Can we win game 3? Yes, we can. Can we sweep? We absolutely can. And we get to take on the 6-seeded Pelicans. So that's cool. And they have Jeremiah Fears, Jonte Murray, Trey Murphy, Zion. Okay, listen, it's a good team. Solid squad. You know, this is a good squad. Can we beat them? Guess we're going to find out. So let's super sim it. Or not super sim it, just sim through game. Game 1, we win. I'm so used to Madden. I say super sim. That's what happens when you, like, record the videos for the different sports. You just pick up the terminology for the other games as what they are, and then I just forget, and I just use them interchangeably. So we sweep them. That's pretty easy right there. Now we get the Mavericks, who have Jaden Hardy, Miles Bride, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford. They don't have Kyrie, or he's hurt. Okay, Kyrie's hurt. That's maybe our one saving grace. But this is a good team. Very good team. This man right here concerns me. Always. Always. Right, we got to get past Dallas. That's the team that we have to get past. Game 1. Dallas wins by 1 point. It's unfortunate. Game 2. We take it. 5 points. We get the W, so we take home court. That's huge. Can we win game 3? The answer is yes. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Game 4, we go up 3-1 by 1 point. These have been some competitive games. We got a big game 5 here, which we win. We're in the finals to take on the Atlanta Hawks, who have Josh Giddey. All right, Josh Giddey. Dyson Daniels, Jurisic, Jalen Johnson, Nico Okongwu, Sexton, Bridges. Do they not have Trae Young? No, Ricochet, but he's hurt. So no Trae Young. I guess they got rid of him? Perhaps? So this is a good chance for us to potentially win a championship. We're in the finals in Season 3. It's an interesting matchup, too, because, you know, the Hawks and Spurs. Murray trade. We're up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? The answer is no, we can't. Okay. Okay, 3-1. We're Simcast. First quarter goes to us. Second quarter goes to us. Third quarter goes to them. And it's a close one-ish. Well, it was close. We're kind of pulling away. Under a minute, we're up 13. Looks like we're going to win. Let's hop on in. All right, here we go. We are in the game. We're watching. I don't like this camera angle that much. I'm still trying to figure out these camera angles. They just don't look very good. I hate this camera angle, man. The broadcast... Okay, that's better like that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. I I mean, I should just probably just do the 2K view, and it's fine. But I don't know. Part of me likes watching this broadcast now because you get to actually envision it being on the TV and stuff. So, we're up 16, courtesy of Wembanyama. And just putting on the finishing touches. That's going to end up winning this basketball game. They cut it to 11. But I don't think they're going to foul here. I think we're just going to dribble it out. And the Hawks are not fouling. So your San Antonio Spurs, in season number 3, win a championship. That is awesome. Love that for us. Guys have developed, and they've turned into a championship squad. Made some good moves, and you've done it. There we go. The boys are celebrating on the floor. We're going to skip through this since it's the same celebration. Oh, I thought the game froze. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. That's concerning. Alright, there we go. You can see the bench celebrating. There's Adam Silver with Victor, who looks very excited there. Being sarcastic, obviously. But, yeah, we won. On our home court as well. And there's Victor, look, Adam Silver, oh yeah, you know, looking at you know. All right, great. So season 3 in the books. We're gonna take a look at the playoff stats for those that care. I mean, you might not care. If you don't, you could skip the part of the video. As I tell people all the time, you guys can skip through the video. Doesn't bother me. But yeah, Victor, Finals MVP, wonderful stuff. We go to the stats, playoff stats. You can see Victor, yeah, well deserved. Played great. All right. Now we're officially a contender. So I'll try to see if we can make a couple moves. We still have 2 more seasons to go, and I got some good picks on the horizon. Lottery time. And we'll see if we could win. Oh, I'm just going to skip ahead and lottery results. So we get the number 2 pick via Boston and the number 6 pick via Sacramento. That's huge. So we're going to have pick 2 and pick 6. All right, Boston. Big move. I wanted to get ourselves like a really good star player. I'm doing a little bit of a retool, and I did it. We traded away Jeremy Sohan. So Jeremy Sohan. I said Han. I don't know why. Han. Okay. Jeremy, Vassell, Keldon Johnson. 2 picks in 2028, so our second pick and our 6th pick, as well as the first round Suns swap worst. We got ourselves Jason Tatum. Now, Jason Tatum, obviously at this point a little bit older, but I think he is a great addition to the team. Still, rookie signings, nobody. So team player options, we're gonna accept Harper, Brown, Bryant, and Chris. Accept all those guys. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting move, but, you know, we get ourselves another really good piece to this puzzle. So, in terms of qualifying offers, Stephon Castle is, like, the guy that we need to keep around. And I'm sure we will. Other than that, I mean, we'll just fill out the rest of the roster with minimum guys. So he's just going to, whatever he signs will match. And that's all we need to do. So we're just going to get him back, and then I'm going to fill out the rest of the roster. Like point guard, another shooting guard. No, not another shooting guard, another small forward, another power forward. All right, so player progression. Victor Wembanyama, Dylan Harper, Jason Tatum, Stephon Castle, Franz Wagner. We got Mikal Brown, Mark Williams, Chris there with Carter Bryant, Cameron, your Trey Mann, Mayer, Tyus, and Vanderbilt, as well as Najee Marshall to round out the team. Looks good. Definitely an interesting squad going into season number 4. Again, I wanted to switch it up a little bit, do something a little different. I haven't gotten Tatum yet, so I figured why not get him for the roster for season number 4. Let's see if we can win another one. So let's take a look at this team for season number 4. We've got Mikal Brown, Trey Mann, and Omer at the point guard position. Shooting guards, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and Hop at the shooting guards. Franz with Carter Bryant and Najee Marshall at the small forwards. Power forwards, Jason Tatum, Cameron there, and then Jared Vanderbilt. Power forward centers, Victor Wembanyama, Mark Williams, and Chris Sinak. So that's what we've got going on. System proficiency, 4.5-star balance under Mitch Johnson. And the rotation is looking like this. I mean, yeah, they want Castle off the bench. I mean, that's fine. As long as he's closing out games, I guess it really doesn't matter, right? It's a good team. Really good team. Love it. Can we win any other championship? I don't know, we'll see. Or simulate. I'll see if there's any moves you want to make. If we do decide to make a move, you'll see it. Otherwise, just keep the team as is, and we'll just try to see if we can win ourselves a chip. And if I get to the cup final, I will simcast it so you can see it. There might be a celebration too, so I kind of want to hop on in if there is. Christie gets the NBA Cup MVP. Maybe could have been us if we only just could have been able to beat the Clippers, but we didn't. Curse of the NBA Cup continues to live on for my teams. As good as we're going to be right now. 47-4. That's insane. Take a look at the stats. I mean, Victor's doing Victor Wembanyama things. Jason Tatum's he's doing Jason Tatum things. That's good. 2 guys average at least 20. We got looks to appear to be 5 guys, maybe 6. Actually 6, because yeah, he will be able to qualify if he doesn't miss another game. 6 guys in double figures on the scoring output. Rebounds, we've got the Wembanyama with 10.6, 6.7 from Tatum. Not too bad. Williams has missed some time. He's got 23 games missed. It's a little high, but even with that, we're still 40. What was it? Something in 47-4, 43-4, something like that. Only 4 losses. So we're doing really well. I mean, there isn't really a need to make a trade. If there's a want, we can. I guess the question is, do we want to add another piece? Like, if I was going to move somebody, it would be Najee Marshall. But I don't mind keeping the team as is. I mean, I guess it really just kind of depends on the pick situation. You guys see the field goal percentage there, 3-point percentage, and then the free throws. Yeah, it really all depends on, do we want to move the pick now, or if it's even valuable. Let's see. Swap best? Not really. Nah, it's not going to be valuable. And then this Raptor pick's not valuable either. Yeah, none of those picks are valuable. So you know what? Why even try? Why even try? Najee Marshall. I mean, I could try, but I mean, I'd just get a first-round pick. There's nothing. There's gonna be nothing out there. So, all right. 47-4. Let's keep it up. Any contract extensions? Yes. Jason Tatum. We'll re-sign him. $46 million. Yep. Takes a little bit of a discount. Franz. Mark Williams. All right. I think the guy I really need to make sure I need to re-sign is Dylan Harper. Got to keep Dylan Harper around. So, all right, on to the end of the season. We'll be playoff bound for sure. Victor Wembanyama. Oh, I just said I was thinking Wembananas. Someone calls him Wembananas or whatever. Wembananas. Victor, I forgot where I got that from. Wembananas. Somebody said it. Maybe it was Flight? I don't know. Either way, Wembanyama, okay, 24.5 points, 10.7 rebounds, 4.4 assists. Yeah, he was MVP. Really good numbers. Nathan Solomon, Rookie of the Year, 6 Man of the Year, Tyron Stokes. Victor also getting Defensive Player of the Year. Makes sense. Jalen Lowe. Most improved. Clutch Player of the Year was Cade Cunningham. Mitch Johnson. Coach of the Year. Oh, I just realized we're in 76-6. Whoa, okay. Victor on All-NBA first team makes sense to me. Do we have any other guys here on any All-NBA teams? We do not. And defensive first team, Victor's there. Okay. In terms of a normal team video, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've ever gone 76 wins. Well, certainly the most I've gotten so far this year. This edition's game. I might have won 77 games once. With I feel like a Rockets team won 77 games. Or maybe 78. But 76 games, that is obviously the record. And Dylan Harper is injured too. that's unfortunate. Brown's injured. Franz, well, was injured. Franz, okay. You see the scoring leaders. We ended up having 6 guys in double figures, 2 guys averaging at least 20. The rebounding numbers favor Victor, of course, with the double-double. The assist, 8 from Brown. Harper, 6.4, 4. Yeah, 6 guys at least 4 assists. So we are passing the ball. You see the steal leaders. It's Wembanyama again. And who else on the blocks other than Wembanyama? Field goal percentage right there. See the most efficient scorers. Looks like nobody shot below 47%, which is excellent. 3 balls, nobody shot below 31%. Our free throw shooting, everybody, yeah, oh wow. I guess I was going to say everybody, but not really. Okay, listen. There was no need for me to make moves. There was no need for me to make moves at the deadline. Right? We got the Pelicans. You know, this team should be able to make a run. You look here. It's Murray, Holt, Murphy, Lopez. Do they not have Zion anymore? They do not have Zion anymore. They have Fierce coming off the bench. Actually, their bench is better than their starting lineup, I think. They actually have a really deep team. We win game 1 by 5. We win game 2 by a lot. We win game 3 by 2, and we sweep. And we get rewarded with the Warriors came back from 3-1 lead. So this is the team. They got Lowe, Podzimski, Furpy, Jonathan Kuminga still there somehow, Jarris Walker, Cody Williams, Cameron Williams, Muhammad, Sandy Aldana. Okay. Oh, Sar Thompson's there, but he's injured. Win game 1. Win game 2. They win game 3. And they win game 4. Okay, we gotta adjust that. Castle's hurt. Alright, can't lose game 5. Okay, we don't. 2K doing the thing where it doesn't make sense. I'll play the bench a little less. We'll go 25, get the starters a little more minutes, even though they're probably tired. We got to get game 7 here at home. Phoenix can't go 76-6 and then lose. Actually, I think when we went 78-4, or whatever it was, 77 wins, we didn't even win the championship. So, and it's not going to happen here. Wow, what a horrible fourth quarter. Wow, alright. Disappointing. Jason Tatum, 2 of 13. Yikes. Oh boy. Wow. So we go 76-6 and lose in the second round to the Warriors. That is a bruh moment right there. But I guess I'm not too concerned. I mean, it's concerning when you win 76 games and then you lose in the second round. But I actually legitimately think that when I did win all those games, whatever 2K was, it was 24 or whatever, that, we got a Knicks Suns finals, Brunson versus Booker, and Suns just sweep them, and Booker gets finals MVP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure same thing kind of happened. I got bounced out. So just because you win 70-plus games doesn't mean you're going to get to the championship, according to 2K. So, makes sense. Makes sense. We have the lottery, but I don't think we have any picks in the lottery. We just have 18, and I think that's the only one. So, cool. Probably going to move it. Go to the draft. Let's see. We have pick 18. Trying to see if there's anybody here we might want to move. Throw these 3 picks in there. Can I get anything good? Not really. Let's see if I can propose a trade. Alright, I traded for pick 4 from the Pistons. 4 first, 2 seconds. Pick number 4. So we're going to just draft the rookie, I guess. And have him be on the bench. We'll go with, who do we want to go with? Colton Hiller. Let's see what he's looking like. Derrick Rose, Hall of Fame. Well, I guess I have my answer. Derrick Rose, Hall of Fame. Colton Hiller. Connecticut's finest. So we'll take him. I don't think that's a bad pick for us. Rookie signings. We'll grab him. Team player options. Looking like this. Beautiful. Accept everybody. Qualifiers. Okay, I got to sign Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper. My problem is going to be this. The hard cap. That is my problem. That's what I'm scared of. But we'll see. I mean, just got to make sure we can match both of those guys. Or sign them both. Okay, Carter Bryant cannot sign. But maybe I can match him? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens if he signs a contract. We'll try to see if we can match it. And we can't. All right, so he's got to go. That's whatever. It's fine. All right, let me fill out the rest of the team, and then we'll go from there. Player progression. So we still have Victor. For some reason, went down 2. Dylan Harper, Jason Tatum, Stephon Castle, Caleb Brown, Franz Wagner, Mark Williams. We have Cameron there. Omer also. Chris, Hop, Trey Mann, Colton Hiller. Jared Vanderbilt brought him back, and then we picked up Lauri Markkanen to fill out the final spot on the roster on a minimum. Yeah, the contracts are they definitely changed something with the contracts. Like, guys are signing these very small contracts, like 80 overalls. You're getting like mid-levels. It's interesting. So something's up, but figured I'd share that with you guys. All right, on that note, let's head on to the 5th and final season. Try to see if we can get ourselves one more championship in this video. So the 5th and final season, Brown, Mayer, Mann, and Hiller are the top 4 point guards. Shooting guards Harper, Castle, and Mahop. Small forwards Franz and Markkanen. Power forwards Tatum, Cameron, and Jared Vanderbilt. Centers Wembanyama, Williams, and Chris Sinek are the centers. I mean, that's not too bad. You can see the rotation there. Looks good. I'm gonna make it 50 for the regular season, so that guys can stay a little bit fresher. I mean, yeah, we have a really good team. Assist proficiency. We won 76 games last year. I don't think we're going to win that much this year, but biggest objective for me is winning a championship. That's all I care about. Can we do it for the second time in this video? I guess we'll find out right now. Pistons win the NBA Cup. I'm convinced that I'm cursed at never being able to win the cup because we just can't seem to win the final cup game to get to the actual final. 5 and 6 at the deadline. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, if anything, that's great. But listen, we're relatively healthy. We've got 7 guys in double digits scoring wise. I mean, you love to see that. I certainly do. You can see the rebound leaders. It's Wembanyama, Tatum, Williams. Okay. Assists. We have 6 guys, at least 4 assists. So we're facilitating like crazy. Steal leaders, 4 guys least to steal. 3 block shots for Wembanyama. Is probably going to get another MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. You see there the field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. Anybody having a 50, 40, 90 season? I don't think so. I don't think anybody's shooting 90% from the line. Nope. That's unfortunate. And all right, I mean, there are no trades to be made. I'm out of my picks. The second rounders don't have any real value. I can't trade this first round pick, and I can't trade that first round pick either. So this is going to be the team, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season where we're going to be in the playoffs and have a chance to compete for another championship to close out this video. All right, Wembanyama, MVP. You can see his stats there. They look great. Wonderful stuff. Tony Garma was the Rookie of the Year. This guy is the next Steph Curry, as they say. Aaron Stokes, 6-man of the year defensive. There was Victor, of course. CJ, most improved player. Cade, clutch player of the year. Coach of the year is Mitch Johnson. Our coach went 6, 9, and 13. I guess the Suns are really good. I was going to say, who do they have? I guess they have this guy. Caleb Wilson. All right. Somehow Luke is on the Kings. All right. Makes sense. Look at the All-NBA second team. No Spurs. Wow. Any Spurs? No Spurs. No Spurs. All right. No Spurs. It's totally fine. 69 wins. All right. We did lose some games at the end of the season. Looks like a couple guys got hurt, but for the most part, 7 guys in double figures, not counting Trey Mann. He played 1 game and he played it well, so congrats to him. Rebounding numbers, Wembanyama 11.8, 6 points from Tatum, 4.6 from Williams. All right. See the facilitation. Looks excellent. Brown, 7.5 assists, 7 from Harper. Beautiful, beautiful. You have your steal leaders. Of course, it's Wembanyama. And the block shot leaders, of course. We all know it's going to be Wembanyama. Playing great defense. And then, of course, we have the field goal percentage looking good. And then the three-point percentage, kind of the same thing. And then free throws. Guys that knock down their free throws. Awesome. So we'll sim playing, and we get rewarded with the Thunder. Now the Thunder are probably the toughest 8 seed you could probably ever face in terms of talent. They've got Derek White starting with Williams, Chet, and Qualls. They've got Stokes off the bench for Topic. Topic? Probably not Topic. It's spelled like Topic, but it's like Topic or Topic. I think it's Topic, but I could be wrong. Hugo, yeah, they got a good team. Yeah. And if I'm wrong, scream at me in the comments, because I'm sure people will do that. All right. Anyways, Sid with Sibcast here. No, we're gonna sim through game, and yeah, like I said, this is not an easy 8 seed. I think they were an 8 seed because they had injuries. Yeah, we're down 2-0. We are down 2-0. We're gonna cut it to 9. Okay, we get game 3. Can we get game 4? We get game 4. Can we get game 5? Winning 6. Alright. Close one. We get rewarded with the Clippers. You have Ja Morant. I was gonna say, who do they have? Ja Morant, Cam Christie, Mancic. Well, they got Newell, Zubac, Riley, Jalen Chavino. Okay, good team. To be honest, we're being honest with ourselves. The Thunder are definitely the better team. But win game 1 by 1 point. Win game 2 by a lot there. 3-0. Alright, we're back in the conference finals. Spurs will be taking on the Suns. Booker, Green, get Ryan Dunn, Caleb Wilson. Oh, this guy's good. Come on, Milwaukee. He's really good. Max Christie, Ben Seraph. Yeah, the Suns are a pretty good sim team, like, at this point. That's good. All right. Really interesting stuff. We're still running with the 9-man. Game 1, we win by 26 points. Game 2, we win again. We get game 3 and 4. Yep. We're going with game 5, do or die. I know it's not actually do or die, but... Alright, Celtics are in the finals. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we're going to simcast. Anything I want to do here? Maybe cut down the bench to 35. Doesn't really do much. Alright. Definitely want to do this. I guess we'll just see what happens. We're going to simcast. Only hop in the game in the finals. So good, not a good first quarter or second quarter or third quarter. And we are... Nope, we're going to lose. Okay. We only get 1 chip. Only 1 chip for your Spurs. Okay, 106.97. We get bested by Caleb Wilson. Look at that. It's the Celtics. Jalen Brown. That is funny. Maybe we should not have traded for Jason Tatum. All that's showing me is that maybe we should have just kept the team together. I wanted to get another guy, but yeah. How's Jeremy doing? Solid. Keldon Johnson. All right. Was Tatum bad? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Well, Wembanyama was awful. 2 of 16. Well, didn't shoot great. 2 of 16, 6 turnovers. All right, well, Suns Celtics and the Suns sweep. Caleb Wilson Finals MVP. All right, I mean, listen, we at least got a championship in the third season. We ended up we're doing amazing last year, but then not getting to the finals, which is kind of disappointing. But, yeah, I mean, one chip is fine. Championships are championships, never a guarantee. So, on that note, let's go to the full screen, close out the video. All right, well, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully, you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. You have your socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you look at the content from me, TJP, I don't even know why I say the second channel. I don't even upload to it, but at this point, why not just say it? Anyways, who's the next team? I don't even know. I'd have to look. It's going to be an Eastern Conference team, obviously, because we alternate between East, West, East, West. Brooklyn. You got Brooklyn and Portland. Next two teams. Funny thing about Portland, someone said in my 2025 video that they don't need a rebuild and that they were going to make the playoffs. And I'll bring that up in the video because I just thought that was funny. I didn't even bother to respond to it, and they didn't make playoffs. So, I know they had a lot of injuries, but still. Lots of teams had injuries. Anyways, just felt like bring that up, but I'm sure I'll say it in the Portland video. Forget about it now. I'm just gonna head out. Okay, I gotta go. You gotta go. You probably already clicked off by now. So take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.